Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to answer the question, is it MagSafe compatible? So you may have already seen in the title, I've got a number of cases here from Kadabi, from Evutec, a case from Spigen, from Ghostek, from Apple itself, and we're gonna test them all. And so you're gonna know out of these cases at least, which are MagSafe compatible, which are not MagSafe compatible. So we're gonna kind of go through each one. Hey, my name is Chris Taft. I do case reviews, I do technology reviews. If this type of content is helpful to you, my goal is to help you in your purchasing decisions. So if this information is what you're looking for, then hey, give me a subscribe down below, hit that like button, but let's jump into it. Oh, all right guys, before we get into this, let me move some of these out of the way. I want to talk about the Anker Nano charging brick. So it's a 20-watt charging brick. You can pick this up on Amazon for $16.99. Anker is a solid brand when it comes to charging cables, charging bricks, Bluetooth earbud, true wireless earbuds, Bluetooth speakers. You know, Anker makes really solid products. I could definitely recommend Anker in terms of the brand and the quality of products that they make. So if you're looking to up your charging game, then definitely go check out these 20-watt nano chargers for $16.99. Now, they're about the same size as the 5-watt Apple charger that you would get in the box previously with older iPhones. These days you're actually getting an upgraded, well, you're actually not getting anything in the box. With the 11 Pro Max, you got, I believe, an 18-watt charger that was larger in size than this charger from Anker. But you can pick up a 20-watt charger from Apple, either at their store or online for $19.99. So this is $3 cheaper, but if you want that Apple brand, you can go get it for $19.99. But I would recommend Anker. Anker makes great quality products. Plus this one is twice as small as the Apple charger. So you're gonna get, it's just a better product. It's just a tighter, smaller package, which is going to be, if you travel, it's gonna be more out of your way than the larger charger from Apple. Before we test out the cases, let's actually show how this works on the iPhone itself. So basically you just grab the charging puck, I guess is what you call it, their MagSafe charger, and it'll find those magnets on the back of the phone, it'll line up, and then it's there really nice and tight. One of the handy things about it is if you're gaming, you can orient it to where the cord is going down at the bottom of the phone, so it's out of the way of your fingers and of your hands. You do get a charging animation pop up once you plug it in. And then it's charging. So that's what it does. So wireless charging, you can keep it down on a table if you want to, or obviously because it's magnetic, you can pick it up and you can handle the phone with the MagSafe charger applied. So that's how it works on the phone. Let's throw on the Apple case. If you'll notice, there are some magnets, there's a magnetic ring around the inside of the Apple case, which helps conduct the MagSafe charging through to the phone. You do get a little bit of an animation when you install the silicone case. But then let's plop this on, and there you go. So in terms of the Apple silicone case, it is MagSafe charging compatible. Obviously we knew that. I mean, they've made these to work with the MagSafe chargers. It does stay on pretty tight, so I do like that. So it's not that easy to pull off. Now obviously you can pull it back, but it does it has a nice tight, almost suction, but really magnetic connection to it. So it's not gonna fall off. I'm not concerned at all about this thing sliding off of the case or the back of the naked phone itself. And that's one of the things we'll talk about as we try out these cases. Does it feel like it's a solid and secure fit on the case? All right, so let's take this one off. And next up, let's go with Spigen. So we're gonna pull out the Spigen thin fit here. Paperwork in the box, plop that on. I did do a video on this case, so I'll leave a link down below. I really like this case. All right, so let's try this. We put the magnet on the back, it did connect. and you are getting the charging animation. So Spigen Thin Fit, will work with MagSafe. How strong of a hold does it have is a good question. Not as strong as the Apple silicone case, I'll be honest. So it will work, it seems, but I mean, I'm not concerned about it coming off at all. Like if I'm handling the phone or setting the phone down or anything like that, it's gonna be fine, but it isn't as strong of a hold as it does have on either the phone, the naked phone back, or with the silicone case on. But it does work. So Spigen Thin Fit is will it MagSafe on the Spigen? Yes, it will MagSafe on the Spigen. You know what, let's do the Smartish Kung Fu Grip. So this guy here, I will leave a link to a video. I did an unboxing video on this. I'm reviewing this one right now. We'll have a dedicated video for this phone case coming out here shortly. This case looks super nice on your phone. If you want something that's gonna make your phone look very, I would say, elegant, I think this case does a really good job. I love the clear back of this case and then the super grippy sides. All right, so let's put on the MagSafe charger. Okay. All right, it is charging with the MagSafe charger. Now, it's much of a less, I mean, it's a little squirmy on there. Once I get it on there, if I'm kind of messing with it, you know, it's gonna stay put, but it's definitely not as tight of a, strong of a hold as you get on either the Apple case or even the Spigen Thin Fit, I feel like had a stronger hold, but it will MagSafe. So there you go. That is the Kung Fu Grip. All right, next up, you know what? Let's get into, actually, let's go through the Kadabi cases. So this, we're gonna look at first up the Kadabi sheaths. I do have a video on these, and so I will leave a link to that video down below, but I've got green, gray, electric blue, and black. So you know what, let's plop out the electric blue here. They're all the same material, so we're only gonna test one. Put the paperwork inside. All right, put that on there. That is a really nice looking case. So the cool thing about this sheath is it's a very thin case. I mean, it's not super thin, ultra thin, but it's a nice thin case that has, I think, up to around 6 feet of drop protection. So you do get some drop protection with this case. It's really fits like a glove on your phone. It has a micro etching all around the phone, which gives it really good solid grip in your hand. Just a very high quality case from Kadabi. So let's see, will it MagSafe? There you go. So the Kadabi sheath is MagSafe compatible. It does find the spot really easily. It's not as tight of a strong of a hold as on the Apple silicone case. I'd put it on par with the Spigen Thin Fit in terms of the strength of the hold. But yeah, I'm not worried at all in terms of handling the phone while I have it on there. It's not going to give me any problems. If anything, this actually, I will say the MagSafe charger does make it easier to kind of have your phone plugged in and hold it, because when you have it actually plugged in with the traditional wire, that's coming right into the bottom where your pinky finger wants to kind of sit while you're holding the phone. So I do like how the MagSafe charger kind of gets the cable out of the way as you're holding and interacting with the phone if you need it plugged in. So if you're low on a charge, throw that MagSafe charger on there and you can still, you know, use your phone and get the cable out of the way really nicely. All right, so that is the Kadabi sheath. We also have, I recently did a video, I think my last video was on the Kadabi Veil. This one should be just fine. The Kadabi Veil is a super thin, ultra thin case from Kadabi. Again, it's got really nice micro etching around the sides and back, which give it a good grip. But if you're looking for something that is just going to give you scratch protection and protection from maybe light bumps, but you just want a case that is almost like a skin that you can take on and off, and it'll get out of the way of, it's not going to add any bulk essentially to the phone, so that you get the experience of the phone as it was intended, but you still get some protection through this super thin case, then that is what the Kadabi Veil is all about. And it's an excellent case if that's what you're looking for. So oh yeah, really good. Because it's so thin, this is getting a really strong hold on the magnets. And there you go. There is the charging animation. So that is the Kadabi Veil. As I said before, super thin case, scratch protection, but it's as close as you can get to just holding your phone without having a case on it, other than something like a D brand skin. And I love D brand skins, but once you take them off, they're not really that reusable. It's just, for me, it's nice to have an actual case on the phone. All right, the next thing I'm gonna pop on here real quick is the Lucid Clear. So this is a clear case from Kadabi. This is actually the graphite version. So it's kind of a smoke color, yeah, or tinted kind of glass. And these are, just to kind of show you this, I haven't done a video of this one yet either, but these are kind of hard shell cases. Super nice. They're a little slick, they're pretty smooth, but I really like how they look on the phone. Again, very thin case. So if you're looking for a minimal amount of protection on your phone, but you want to be able to show off, you know, the glory that is the gold iPhone, then you should check out the Lucid Clear. There is a clear version of this that I have, but this is the tinted or smoke version of the case. All right, let's see here. There you go. You get the animation. So Lucid Clear will work just fine with MagSafe. You know, the hold is decent. You know, I'd put it up there with like the Spigen Thin Fit. Or the Kadabi sheath, so it gets a good hold. Yeah, not worried at all about the charger slipping off while you're using it. All right, so now let's move. So that's everything for Kadabi. Let's move over to a couple that I don't know if they're going to be MagSafe or not. And these are two cases from ZVE. So I'm going to pull out this case first. And the reason why is these are kind of special cases. What I mean by that is this one has a kickstand on it. So these have kind of special features that are probably going to get in the way of the MagSafe charger. I mean, I almost guarantee this one's not going to be MagSafe because of the kickstand. It's magnetic in and of itself. Let me pop the iPhone in. And can I get it to charge? Let me see if I open this up. Will it charge through it? I'm gonna say no. It is not wanting to connect, mainly because that kickstand is getting in the way. So if you got a case that's kind of like this, has a kickstand, or you've got something on the back that might be a little too thick, and it may interfere with the MagSafe charger itself. This next one from ZVE is probably gonna be the same thing, because this is actually a wallet case. I'm making a huge pile of cases and boxes over here next to me. All right, so here's the wallet case from ZVE. So it holds, you know, you could put some wallets in the back of the case. But I think because of this wallet attachment on the back, I don't think it's gonna be MagSafe compatible. It is carbon fiber, which is nice. And no, it is not MagSafe compatible. It's not sticking, or it's not holding onto it at all. So I don't think that one's gonna work. All right, next up, this is another one I just did an unboxing of, and I've got a full review coming. I really like this case. It's a little bit different. It's more of a rugged case, kind of like a UAG style case. This is from Ghostek. This is the covert version, covert case from Ghostek. Really nice, beefy corners, lots of drop protection in this case. You do get a magnetic kickstand on the back of your phone. So if you want to watch some YouTube videos, stand your phone up, it'll work for that. I do think this will be MagSafe compatible. Let's check it out. It is kind of thick, so maybe not. Yep, there you go. That is MagSafe compatible. It is charging right now. Okay, so we plop that off. And the last set of cases we're gonna look at, just making sure I've gone through everything here, are cases from Evutec. So we're gonna do two styles of cases. We've got a ballistic nylon case, and then we also have a carbon black, kind of carbon fiber case. So the cool thing about Evutec is they actually have magnets built into the cases themselves. And that's so that they can connect to car mounts, you know, and things like that. Car mounts. They do come with a car mount inside the box. The car mount works really well. The magnets in these cases are very strong. I was trying to think of what other accessories would they connect to. I know there's other accessories out there. So the question is, will the magnets interfere with the MagSafe adapter, or are these MagSafe compatible? I think that's a really good question for Evutec. I really like these cases. I've done a review on these, so I'll drop a link down below to this. Evutec, they are I always say this, are the OG players in the carbon fiber game. So we're one of the first companies to make carbon fiber cases, and I think they do a really good job. This is one of my favorite cases for the iPhone here, and that is their carbon black carbon fiber. It's actually made out of aramid fibers. But they've got this affix mounting system built in, and that's where there's magnets in the corners here, which don't prevent wireless charging. So they do work for wireless charging, but it allows them to magnetically connect to car mounts and things like that. So, all right, is this MagSafe compatible? Oh, I gotta put the phone in first, don't I? All right, so let's pop the phone in. All right, is this MagSafe compatible? Oh, yep, there you go. It is MagSafe compatible. So let's just kind of play around with it for a second. So it will find it will sync up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'll find it, it'll sync up. How's the hold? You know, it's not as good as some of the other thinner cases like the Spigen Thin Fit or the Kadabi Veil, but it'll hold fine. I don't feel like it's gonna pop off. I don't feel like it's gonna move around on me. I think you're gonna get just fine of a hold with the MagSafe charger. And the Evutec aramid fiber carbon black series. All right, now what about the ballistic nylon case? Because this is a little bit thicker than the carbon fiber case, so let's try this out. All right, put this on here. There you go. All right, so that is the ballistic nylon case from Evutec, and it is MagSafe compatible. Now it is, it's wireless charging compatible, so I'm not surprised that MagSafe works on there. It is a little bit thicker of a case, so I do think it's not really sinking into the magnets like it does on the other cases, or automatically aligning to the magnets. You do have to find the sweet spot on this case, but it's still charging, so it is MagSafe compatible, and that will work on this case. Now, the disclaimer I will say is, obviously if it's thicker material, there may be more interference from the magnetic charge getting to, you know, the charging wire in the phone. So you may not experience as speedy of a charge on thicker cases as you do on thinner cases. So I do want to throw that out there. But I hope this at least gives you a feel for the types of cases that are MagSafe compatible, and specifically the cases we've looked at here today from Kadabi, Evutec, Smartish, Spigen, Ghostek. I hope this was helpful, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. You know, as I said before, give me a subscribe, leave me a comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace.